Good morning, Team Foodies. My name is Mrs. Brown and I'm delighted to be at Glendale for the next 3 weeks. This is my first digital lesson with you guys. I hope you enjoy. Give me some feedback, make a comment, and I look forward to seeing you all soon. In the meantime, enjoy. Let's recap on food equity. Food equity is the equal distribution of safe, nutritious food to all people. People who have food equity have food security. The opposite to food equity is food inequity. Food inequity is when some people do not have access to safe, nutritious food. They have food insecurity. There are many reasons for food inequity. You've already looked into the importance of water in a previous lesson. Today, we're going to look at the importance of having enough money to buy foods. The syllabus content asks us to explore the circumstances contributing to food inequity. And today we're going to look at the financial means to meet food needs. The learning intention in today's lesson is that we will learn about how the lack of money contributes to food inequity. Our success criteria, we will be able to highlight how having limited money for food influences what people buy and how it impacts health and well-being. Let's just recap on food insecurity. Food insecurity is not having reliable access to a sufficient quantity of affordable, nutritious food. It is linked to food inequity. Food insecurity ranges from a mild food insecurity, where people worry about food, a moderate food security, where people compromise what they eat or reduce quantities and skip meals, through to severe food insecurity, where people experience hunger. We're going to firstly look at global inequity. Some countries are less wealthy than others. In poorer, developing countries, more people suffer from food insecurity. This map shows us the food insecurity around the globe. Let's start with Australia. East Asia and Pacific have 13% of the population with food insecurity and 4% with severe food insecurity. Let's compare Australia with some other countries. We're going to start with Africa. Africa has the highest rates of food insecurity in the world, with 55% of people suffering food insecurity and 28% suffering severe food insecurity and going hungry. Next country we'll look at is South Asia, a little bit closer to home. South Asia has 30% of the population suffering from food insecurity and 13% suffering severe food insecurity. Let's take some time to look at how financial resources affect our food selection and diet. This is the Brown family from Australia. They have $400 a week to spend on food. Pause the video and have a look at the table to see what foods they buy in a weekly shop. Notice the amount of food on the Browns' table. Notice the variety of food on the table. Notice how all the different food groups are represented. Pause the video again, this time to study the weekly shop of the Natomas family from Africa, who have just $30 a week to spend on food. Look at how this affects the quantity and types of food purchased. What differences did you notice between the two families' weekly shop in terms of volume of food and the variety of food? What sort of implications do you think that this would have on their health and well-being? Australia may fare better than Africa and South Asia, but still has challenges with food inequity today. The Charity Food Bank completed a hunger report in 2018 and highlighted the significance of food insecurity in Australia today. The report found that more than 4 million Australians, that's 18%, have experienced some food insecurity in the last 12 months. Every month, Food Bank provides relief to over 710,000 Australians. 26% of these people are under the age of 19. Unfortunately, the situation in Australia isn't improving. With the drought, the bushfires, and the COVID-19 virus, food prices are getting higher and higher. Not having enough money to feed your family is incredibly stressful and can affect your well-being. It also affects the type of food products you can buy. Have a look at these products and look at the price, and then give a judgment on the healthier option. Often, the cheaper option is not the healthiest. So what do you need to do now? In Teams, go to the Assessment tab and open the Food Equity Reasons activity. Complete the 2 activities in this file and then submit at the end of the lesson. Any comments, questions or queries, please leave them in the comments section in Teams. I really look forward to seeing your work and really looking forward to our next lesson where we're going to have a practical demonstration. So enjoy, and I'll see you next time.